So just a small video about locking a particular phone in a frequency. Let's say you would like to lock your phone in a 2G or 3G frequency. Depending on your phone, this is a Lumia 830 working on Windows 8. I'll just show you what the specs are. So it's that's the version 8.10. 8 actually phone 8.1 update 2. At the very end of the video I will just show you an important message, because sometimes Windows will just update this version and you will lose the ability to go back into the same menu that I'll show you in a moment. So you will lose this ability of reverting your choice. So you can, if the Windows updates here, you will lose the possibility to use again to revert your phone into another frequency. So this is very important. At the end of the video I'll just show you how to prevent that. So let's just say I want to change the frequency. I'll just go into the test mode or field mode. On this phone 830 I'd have to dial this, but on your phone it may be different. So this brings me to the field test. You have more options here, depends, I don't know what it is. You better not touch on this because you don't want to mess up with the phone. This is the engineering side, software side of the phone, so you don't want to do something that will cause you problem later on. Just go below here, just at the bottom, touch on settings. And now there's a variation, I think, on the Windows versions. So this works for Windows 8, may not work for Windows 10. And also in other Windows 8 versions, it may show different choices. On this specific phone, I have these two options: network type, manual. By default, you'll have this automatic. So what I want to do first is to choose the manual mode. You can see it properly on display, but it's just manual here. And this will pop up another menu, will make appear another menu, all bands active. And this is what I want to touch. And this will bring me to all these frequency that your phone can use. When this is checked, it means the phone can search for this specific frequency. Now the frequency are different for all countries. I'm in Canada, and also each phone mobile phone provider can use a different frequency. Usually when you see LTE, this is the 4G, GSM, this is the 2G, and WCDMA, it's the 3G frequency. So what I want with this phone at this moment, I just want it to use on 2G only because it saves the battery for me. I don't use any data on the phone. So I just want to disable the 3G and the 4G. Also because this is a phone that it's from North America, Canada and the US have different frequency. Now the Canadian one, it's 850 and 1900s, and while this one is for the US, I don't need the phone for the US frequency. You can leave it there, but I just don't need it, so I'll just leave the 2G for Canada. Just confirm this. And you will see this, it will show you like two bands are active and so on. So this is the mode. I'm not sure if you need to reboot the phone. I don't think you need to reboot it. It should be working right away. Let's just make a test. Let's just see. Right now I'm on 2G. Let's just choose the 4G just to see the change here up. So let's go with the 4G. I'm not sure which one of these LTE bands are, but let's see what happens. Well, at some point you need to see a change here. I knew when I switched it from 4G to 2G, the 4G disappeared and I got Chat R, which is a Canadian phone provider. But you will see the change anyway, so just give it a try and see how it goes from there. So let me just go back to my Canadian 2G frequencies, and you should be good to go from here. Just exit the field test, just touching backwards, and now we are exiting the field test. The very important thing I wanted to say in the beginning is that there have been quite a few people who did this trick and then they just use the phone for a while, no problems whatsoever. But then Windows updated the version of the software, got an update because the automatic updates were on. So they got an update, and that in that new update of Windows, this field test was no more accessible. So what happened with these people is that they got stuck into that frequency they chose. So they couldn't revert back to another frequency forever. Like it was forever. No hard reset, soft reset whatsoever could revert that. So you need to be aware of this. And what I do on my phone, just to prevent such an update that could happen at any moment, I'll just turn off the automatic updates. So what I want to do is go into the settings. You may want to go first. There are two types of updates. The first one is for the Windows software. The other one is for the applications. I want to turn both these off. So let's just go with the Windows one first. You need to find the phone update. So I cannot say for sure 100% this will stop forever any updates, but you may want to just undo this box. So uncheck this box and yeah, don't search for updates whatsoever. So leave it like this. This is for the software itself, and then if you want to go just maybe connect to internet wireless, just want to go on the store app and you want to click on the small dots to get to the settings, and you have this menu here, application updates. So you just want to turn this off just like that, and maybe all of them. So don't touch for updates too. This can also probably it's a good idea to turn it off, then leave it like this. So that's just to prevent Windows to switch to a newer version of the software you're using, and just to keep that field test accessible at any time when you want to revert to another frequencies. Hope this helps you guys, and good luck. Any comments, just don't hesitate.